Before the video starts, I would like to tell you thank you for clicking on my video, and if you are new or returning and you haven't subscribed, please consider on subscribing to this channel. That really will help me out, and thank you in advance, and hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Welcome everyone to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff, picking the throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own to the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Extra point try coming now. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Florida Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The receiver makes the catch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
All that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback hangs on the head. Couldn't quite get in, tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. First and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Back in motion now. Looking for a receiver. Throw to the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. 6th play of the drive coming up. It's Brown. The defense swarms him and got him behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent the big play.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Could be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. That one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's all in way downfield.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it out of the shotgun. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's saying. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The basketball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Gators line up on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. They test the middle, he gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
So if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful on his 1st attempt. This one a chip shot from 25 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, that last possession went forward and 4th down and got stopped, ended up crossing on the field goal. Trying to find room. It's Jackson.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. QB bootlegs here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Back to throw. It's Sayan. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. the shotgun. It's a handoff. Bites up a defender. They've got him down out near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A short completion to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Let's it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They cut the line. A long way to go for the first down, but you need this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Oh, he escapes. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is...
Scanning the field. It's leg way. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Gators will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Peoples. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And when the play gets stopped, they're going to mark it right at the 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's weak coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Completion makes it second and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Hansen. They stop him at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
It's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
He did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They couldn't stop him there. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point is good. Still down a point, 14-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play, all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw yet again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. You bring him down after a short gain there.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a gap. It's Ball. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain. Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He's going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Second down. We're going to throw it. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Near the end of the first quarter of this championship game, time for just one more play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And Florida has the lead here as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly Great job up front and a nice run.
Pusher and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The Gators will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On the ground, it's Peoples. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Brought down, but broken tackle produces a solid gain there. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The running play called on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They convert here on 3rd down. In the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They'll give it to the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half?
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. The 3rd offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants wants to give that throw to you, you take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Nice grab. It's ball. We'll get it back quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. You have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at the 11 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Gators look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Let's in a quick sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a third and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw. It's Saying. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. DHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field and returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Saying. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play. 46.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
A solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback.
And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Florida offense offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Using his legs. It's long. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them on 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a grab! It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come. From the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here for own 43.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd.
Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards. They need a second down behind the sticks now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Powers through. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Took contact on the throw.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So he finds one of his favorite targets, and our defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The gain makes it second and medium. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds. And pass rush closing in. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's leg. Short pass finds the tight end. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Going to throw forward on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, A huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
And there's the tight end that shows off his hands.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to throw it on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The Florida offense retakes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane to pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Testing the right side here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Gators will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. 2nd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Whistles past the defender. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, that is another nice run by this running back, and they needed every yard on that particular play here on 4th down. This guy continues to grind it out and get the yards that he needs to lead this offense to a big day.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board. Out there again to move the way.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks through. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of it. Hunter has been very busy so far, and they finally convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And here comes the field goal leader onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Defense is coming after him. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Wilson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Gators looking to keep this drive going. They'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. They'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. got out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
The offense starts with excellent field position. The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
A play action, looking to throw. Oh, they can't bring him down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. The game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Slams right into the wall. They got it for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Hot over the middle. It's Jackson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Gators will send their punt team on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
With the catch, it's Peoples. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
7th play of the drive coming up. Using his legs, it's Peoples.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
And this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled with the force to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. Keeper for the first down and more. Good head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. Now linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Completion makes it second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the Gators keep the football on the move. There's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down just short of mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Gators will line up to boot it away. The punter's leg is going to be sore tonight. Upcoming his 6th punt. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone traffic.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another touchdown. A dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. And they'll use the ground game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Playing for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. The Gators line up with a first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working. And give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game. They could not collect it.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Scanning the field. It's saying incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. And they connect again. That's just been unstoppable pitch and catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
65.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember last time, they were for a 4th down and got stopped. The opponent got right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Powering through. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's 3rd and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He's got room to run. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. To the air. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. But he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Buckeyes up to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, try to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up, second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
When the kickoff heads out of bounds, the offense will begin from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him, and the quarterback weighs the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Short completion there, 70 down coming up. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle, it's Sturdivant. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a first down.
That keeps the score. Ohio State 89, Florida 71.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
That's reeled in. It's Wilson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He stays alive. He escapes running after them. He's swallowed up on the plane, taken down.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. To throw, it's Lagway. Stays on his feet. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pump over the middle. It's Wilson. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets loose. Breaks free. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late with these obvious drop-back situations.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Keeping it on the ground here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The Gators are in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. An important 3rd down and goal now. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Touchdown, Florida. That's how you finish a play.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 18 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts it in great scoring position. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
They'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Donaldson. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground?
And the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
So you run 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. Dropping back, it's Lagway. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle, it's Hansen. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. But the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Burger. It's so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care cause it tastes so good. It's like hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
Yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac.